really believe in being nice. I don't understand how being nice and being inclusive and not being a judgmental somehow became anti it somehow became woke values. And I don't understand how woke, which means nice,
Yeah.
became a bad thing. I don't understand it. I am so distressed at the moral fiber of our country.
Welcome so much to the Dammit Danii Podcast. I am so excited to have Mallory Lewis and a special guest, which I'm sure you know who it's going to be, on the podcast. So thank you so much, Mallory, for taking the time to talk with me.
I am so excited to be taking the time to talk with you. Hang on, I'm just turning the volume up on my computer. Woo! Okay. There we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We're
there
ready.
We go. Now we have some stage presence.
Oh,
so I'm actually going to, I know you're in Santa Monica.
Yes.
I'm going to be back in LA for the first time in 6 months. I'm going to be back in LA on September 11th for the Emmy Awards.
Stop. Are you really?
Yeah. Now, okay, let me tell you the plus and the minus to that.
Okay, I want to know.
The plus is I'm working with a new TV show that we don't have. I can't tell you who the distributor is yet, but it's going to be amazing. Called Love Sucks, and it's being produced by a guy named Josh Disney.
Okay.
Yes, of the Disneys.
Of the Disneys.
And the show is based on the premise of a 600-year-old vampire, a puppet, obviously, since it's so hard to cast a good vampire these days.
It is hard to find one.
Who has decided to get back into the dating game. And Lamb Chop and I are her next door neighbors.
Shut up.
And it's an adult puppet show. And I don't mean and the writing on the show is unbelievable. Josh is so funny. There was not one script where I didn't read it and literally laugh out loud.
Stop.
So I'm going to, and the puppeteer Susie, who does Mesmeralda.
Okay, Mesmeralda.
Mesmeralda, she's this purple vampire puppet. She's awesome. And Lamb Chop and I are the next door neighbors. And it's the perfect show as far as I'm concerned, because people have asked me, do I want to do another children's television show? No. It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Frankly, my personality is not a children's entertainer personality. It's just not. Hence the top. So, it's just not who I am. And so, I mean, I feel like I bought them. I can show them off. So,
yes, exactly. Girl, that's the first thing I'm buying.
That's right. And as my mother would say, because these are a few decades old, as my mother would say, they owe you nothing, darling. Or as my Aunt Judy would have said, well, you certainly got your money out of those boobies. So,
put them both on t-shirts and/or mugs.
Yes,
I love it.
And/or mugs. So it's a perfect show because I am in one scene per episode. So they're going to shoot me out in a block.
Okay.
And I can't wait. So we're going to do the Emmys and do the whole red carpet thing. Now, the plus side is I love the show. The downside is the Emmys are a flippin' torture chamber.
Really? Why? Tell me all about it.
8 hours. It is 8 hours. It should take you 20 minutes to get from where you're staying to where the Emmys are.
Right.
No. It'll be an hour and a half. Now, in that hour and a half, the sun is beating in the window of the car.
Uh-huh.
I don't care how much air conditioning they have.
Right.
Your makeup is now melting off your face.
Yep.
Then it's a good, you get there around 3 and you're not done till 11. It's a good 8 hours. Do they feed you? No, they do not.
Wait, you don't?
Do I plan on bringing snacks and a flask in my bag? Yes, I do.
Girl, put those boobies to work. Tuck them in.
That's right. That's where I keep my vape.
I love it. You got it. It's an extra little compartment.
Exactly. Thank God. So also, everybody's dress is super uncomfortable and their feet hurt. But that problem I am in control of. So
Okay.
I live in Portugal now, and there's this amazing store here called Pinko. The clothes are fabulous. I would normally go like that, but you can't see that out of frame. So
Yeah,
the clothes, so I'm wearing a gold studded pair of, it's like a zoot suit. Okay. You know,
Ooh.
but it's a sleeveless zoot suit. It's a vest top with this top, so that I have someplace to put my vape.
Yes.
And a pair of vintage gold and black Gucci tennis shoes.
Shut up.
So I am going to be the only person, the only woman there who is not wearing Spanx and whose feet don't hurt.
So you'll be
I'm like,
happy. You're going to be happy the
I
entire
will
time.
be, I will be, at any rate, I will be happier
Yes.
than the people who are wearing Spanx and whose feet hurt.
Ugh.
So that I decided, what can I control in this experience? And I will have snacks in my purse.
I love it.
Because I am so nice unless I'm hungry.
Girl,
in which
same.
case,
No. What's
is
your
not
go-to snack? Like, what are you packing?
protein has to be protein.
Okay.
Has to be. Now, the problem with beef jerky, which used to be my go-to,
Okay.
is here's one of the great joys of getting older, and one that they cannot fix.
What is it?
Your gums recede. So that means you get food stuck in your teeth. Now, do I carry toothpicks? Yes, I do.
Of course.
Is it a guarantee that if I am picking my teeth in my seat, that the camera will be on me? Yes, it is.
1000%. Yes.
1000%.
Yep.
It's like that awful CEO and the HR woman's kiss.
Oh my God. Yes.
If they hadn't been holding each other, there would have been no camera.
No.
So now I'm thinking, okay, so I can't eat anything that is going to get stuck in my teeth.
Right. Right.
Also, as a ventriloquist, having food stuck in your teeth, poor choice. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to like just a grocery store and get like a little package of sliced turkey.
Oh.
Put it in a Ziploc, and that way I can reach into my purse and do that.
Just
So my backstage rider, because I tour performing arts centers, my backstage rider says, Miss Lewis is a very nice person, unless she gets hangry. So you're supposed to put catering in your thing. Now, a lot of people are like, no green jelly beans or whatever.
Right.
I'm like, can I just have a 1/4 pound of sliced turkey and a Coca-Cola? I don't drink soft drinks except before a show because I can't drink coffee because it makes my lips shake,
really?
which as a ventriloquist, not good.
No. No.
Now, or as we Portuguese say, now. So I can have a Coca-Cola, full strength, I don't want diet.
Are you
I
doing
want
the whole thing? You're going
the whole
full
thing.
throttle.
And I want it on the rocks because I happen to really like, it was one of my pregnancy cravings was Coca-Cola on
Really?
the rocks. Yeah. Weird.
That is weird.
And the ice cubes had to be the right size.
Okay,
when I
what
was
kind of
pregnant.
ice cubes? What kind of ice cubes are you doing?
When I was pregnant, they had to be small enough that I could crunch them.
Okay.
Now I prefer the big bourbon size rocks, but
Ooh.
I'm not that picky. Like
Okay.
I can live with whatever size ice cubes. I like my ice. So, but I can't figure out how to transport Coca-Cola. So I'm just going to do, the one thing I never do,
Yes.
I never ever drink before performing. Now, my mom always said you can make any mistake on stage. Everybody makes mistakes on
Yeah.
stage, as long as you haven't made a mistake backstage. Then it's your fault. So, and then you should feel bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel bad. Everyone, quite honestly, the audience doesn't follow your script. They don't have a script. So as
Right.
long as you keep smiling, and even if you lose your place during a song, just start rhyming and look happy. They don't know.
They have
don't
no
have
idea.
your lyrics.
Yeah.
So you should never feel bad about a mistake on stage unless you've made one backstage. And so that's the one thing that I don't do. And I'm not known as a rule follower, but that one I follow because I have a responsibility to the icon.
Right. Absolutely. To the icon. To
The icon. That is how she prefers to be referred to.
obviously. She has
Avi.
That's because that is because I am the icon. we got 500,000 followers on the socials,
Oh,
which,
Socials?
yes, that's what us cool kids call it, the socials.
you got it, girl.
Yeah, no, and I don't know very many 70-year-old puppets that have that kind of following.
I don't know very many 70-year-old puppets.
That's true. Kermit's just a baby.
Just a baby. You're the only one. Now, Lamb Chop, I do have a very important question to ask you while I have you. Do you know how important you are to the dog community? And how do
Yes.
you feel about being the leader of the nation's dogs?
Well, I feel that I should be the God president of the United States,
You
and then
should.
America wouldn't be such a show. But other than that, I do enjoy being the leader of all the doggies. And by the way, if there are any MAGA Republicans watching this, I don't like you.
Oh my God, Lamb Chop, I was thinking the
And
same
by the
thing.
way, if you are on the wrong side of history, here's how you can tell. It's if Lamb Chop and Kermit and Mr. Rogers and LeVar Burton and are on the other side than you are.
You're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Lammy.
So my management team's like, oh, half of your audience might be MAGA. I'm like, I don't want them.
No. No.
No, because they're terrible people.
They are. And, I am just happy that, you feel the same way that I do, Lammy.
Oh, I certainly do. As our Aunt Judy would have said, they should go sit on a pineapple.
Lamb Chop, I love it. There's so many great quotes coming from this episode that
Right?
they're just amazing.
So my Aunt Judy, I don't know if you are old enough to remember my Aunt Judy. My Aunt Judy was Judith Krantz.
Okay.
She wrote Scruples. She wrote Princess Daisy. She invented the genre of women's fiction. And she basically invented Beverly Hills. Like Beverly Hills was this teeny tiny sleepy little community until she wrote the book Scruples. And Scruples was the name of a store that was on Rodeo Drive, or in her made-up Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
And it revolutionized women's fiction. And she was a 10 times New York Times #1 bestseller.
What?
And so there's no pressure in my family to be
No
to be
pressure at
successful.
all for you. You're.
But she hated Donald Trump. I am only happy that she passed because she didn't have to see him come back.
Oh my God.
Because but yeah, we come from a long family of decent human beings.
I love that. I really do. And I really appreciate as a woman, because I did want to talk about, you come from a line of strong women, strong, badass women. And
Yes.
I cried when the election came in. And I don't talk about politics very much, but as a woman,
I talk about it nonstop.
it's
Well,
hard. It's
We
hard.
landed in Portugal by design on November 5th. My husband and I had spent 3 days in Paris. We were coming to spend 3 days with our friends in Cascais and then a week horseback riding in the Algarve.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we land on November 5th by design, and the plan was to celebrate with a bottle of champagne with our friends.
Right.
The backup plan was to go visit their immigration attorney, and that's what we did on November 5th. We went, and then we canceled our trip to the Algarve because, being Jewish, of course, I have IBS. So, of course, my stomach
naturally.
got totally upset, one thing you cannot do when you have no control of your digestive system is to do a point-to-point horseback riding trip.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
No.
You can't ride all day when you're like, excuse me, can I pull over behind that tree?
Can we pull the horse over? Thank you.
So we stayed in Cascais for 10 days and dealt with the immigration stuff, got our NIF number, got our phone numbers, got our bank account, got a real estate agent. But
there's so much. There's so much to do.
I would be incapable of not going to the ICE rallies. Like, I would end up arrested. Like, there's no doubt. I have zero fucks to give, and that happens as you get less and less fucks as you get older.
Yeah.
And I am fresh out of. I don't even have fuck dust left.
There's no fuck
So-
dust? It's gone?
The dust has been gone. Yes. My fuck jar is completely clean.
Yeah.
So you could eat out of my fight. So at any rate, so I knew that, and honestly, okay, 2 days in detention, this would be a frizzy mess.
We
2
can't have that. First
there'd be
off,
a white brown stripe growing down the center of my head.
the hair. We got to keep the hair
2
on point.
months, the Botox would start to wear
Oh,
off.
God. Don't even get me started. We would have to
So
get somebody in there for
I
you.
clearly cannot go to jail.
No.
It would not suit me. So all of my content online is, well, not all of it, but a lot of it's quite political. And the constant comment that I get is, thank you. I'm so glad my childhood heroes are on the right side of history.
I am too.
And yeah, thank you. And I'm just so, are you leaving? Do you want to meet my friends? Come here. Come here. Come here. This is our friend Nathan. My husband
Nathan?
has run away because he's very smart. No, come on. You got to get all the way in the camera.
Hi, Nathan.
Hello.
Nathan ran away from America too.
Bye. Okay. Well, it was nice to see you, Nathan, as he's actually running away. But,
Okay. He's just changing.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's going to his house to change. Before, by the way, it's dark. And the reason is because for some reason he has no electricity. We do. So, you know.
Okay. All right,
So
Nathan.
he was here charging. So
I have questions for
Portugal
Nathan,
is,
but okay.
Portugal's amazing. I made a mistake when
Okay.
we were leaving the US. The mistake I made was I was running from a fascist government.
Right.
What I should have been doing is running to the next act of my life, the third act of my life.
Mhm.
And I wish that I had had that mindset,
Yeah.
because I would have come with a lot less anxiety if I had known that what I was going to was an adventure,
Right.
not fleeing a fascist government. So
Yeah.
one piece of advice I would give you young people
Love it.
is look at giant change. Try to remember that giant changes. A lot of it's attitude. And honestly, I have a really good attitude. And my husband and I learned a couple of good things before we came. One was if you're moving to a country and their system is different than the system that you're used to,
Yeah.
and you don't like their system, that's your fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because they didn't send you an invitation.
Right. They weren't like, come
You
here.
literally said, can I come to your country? So luckily we moved with very good, and my husband and I both have very good attitudes, like in general. We choose happy. The other thing we learned is the sentence, oh, well. Because
Okay.
you try to do something and you don't speak the language, you don't know the system, you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So 9 times out of 10, it's going to take you 2-3 times to get anything done. And what you have to do is go, oh, well.
I need that. I need to adopt that a little bit because
Oh,
I
well.
think in the moment I get very frazzled. I'm like, oh God, this isn't working out the way I planned it. I am very much a planner. So I think I need that.
I am too. I'm a producer. But most stuff doesn't matter. I also would not have packed a literal, not figurative, literal 900 pounds of clothes.
Okay, listen.
Because-
You need 900 pounds of clothes. I think that
Well,
is honestly.
Actually, my husband was right. Damn it. He said to me, he goes, the fashion's not going to be the same in Portugal as it is in Malibu.
That's
And I'm
fair.
like, oh, I have awesome clothes. My clothes are really great.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, like, you can never have too many Hermes scarves or leather jackets.
Of course.
But they don't wear jeans here. Like
Really?
the way they, like at home, it's not that jeans are bad.
Yeah.
It's just that people dress for dinner here. And I don't mean
Okay.
formal, I mean European style,
Gotcha.
fashion, linens. Everything's a bit elevated.
Okay.
So it doesn't go with the Malibu. Like, I was a Free People girly,
Oh, yes.
but
Yes.
Free People is not here. First of all, the fabulous Free People pants with the big hems, you'll kill yourself on the cobblestones.
No!
So,
No!
because Portugal is trying to kill you.
Okay.
Like between cobblestones and a complete lack of handrails.
Okay. Not great. Not
No,
great.
well, not in flowy clothing. So
Well, and if you have a few drinks too, that sounds
yeah,
problematic.
it can be problematic. So, but here's how Portugal's not trying to kill you.
Okay.
My girlfriend and I went to a Seal concert about a quarter mile away from our house. And at midnight, Seal was still in the middle of his set, but
Oh,
we were tired, it was midnight.
yeah.
So my girlfriend and I walked home alone at night from a concert,
I'm sorry. You did what?
right? With no fear.
Nope. No fear, no flashlights, no mace.
No, we walked home alone. I never, like, when I first got here, my wonderful neighbor, oh my God, I got a best friend in my building. Like, I don't know how I got this lucky. So, Rita, not Rita, Rita,
Okay.
Rita said, why don't we go to a concert? And I'm like, oh, I don't like concerts. I think they're kind of scary and they're dangerous. And, like,
Yeah.
there's always the question of someone could, she's looking at me like, you okay, girl? And 4 months later, I realized, oh yeah, people don't shoot people here. Do you know that children here don't know the phrase active shooter drill?
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's incredible.
I have lost 12 pounds in 6 months because I am eating food that have nutrients in it.
They have what? Excuse me?
Yes, no microplastics.
What?
They decided to add them to the food. They just have nutrients. Like when you buy the eggs, you don't have to refrigerate them.
Are you trying to get me to move? Is that the goal here? Because
You
it's
don't have
sounding
to
good.
refrigerate them. And I can't even tell you the level of, and by the way, they're not expensive.
You mean they're not $35 a dozen?
Eggs are about 25 cents a piece here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And they still have feathers on them because they just came out of the chicken's hoo-ha.
what?
So, yeah,
What?
it is so, and you walk everywhere. We don't own a car.
I love that. I really love
This
that.
this is a stage of life thing. As soon as we sell our house, I don't want to buy a place. I'm 63. Well, who am I investing for?
Right.
And you can't see our house or our view. I can't hit a button and turn this around, but we're right on the bay. Like there's a beach downstairs. Now what's a little scary is I'm looking outside of our window and a massive stadium level stage is being set up in the parking lot just past the beach. And
Okay.
by just past, the beach is small. It's like a cove.
Okay.
Okay. Now, there's a massive stage being set up. There's also 2 smaller stages being set up. That doesn't sound quiet.
That doesn't sound quiet.
No, and
Wonder what's going
the
on.
overwhelming urge I have to run up there and take over their sound equipment, I can't even tell you.
Be like, actually, I'm here to help.
I'm here to help.
That's because I've only performed a few times in Portugal, and that looks like so much fun.
Lamb Chop, it's not our stage.
Lamb Chop, you need to take the stage. Girl, take
I
the stage.
think I need to take the stage
Yes.
too.
You do.
Thank you, Danny.
And-
I like Danny.
I like Danny too.
I'm going to cry, guys. I'm literally going to cry tears. This is like a childhood dream. Like, my nostalgia is so happy. Like,
All right, I'm so glad to make your nostalgia happy.
Oh.
And it's really nice for me because I love returning to Shari's kids.
thank you. And I heard you swear, Lamb Chop, which also makes adult Danny very happy.
That's why I do it, because I don't swear very often. I only swear when it has to be
Yeah.
said.
That's
But, I would never swear on, like, the kids.
Oh,
But
no.
I'm guessing there's no kids watching you.
There's no kids watching me. You are correct, Lamb Chop. And if they are, there's something questionable going on with the parents.
And if they are, and their parents are Republicans, I don't care.
I love it, Lammy. You are the best. Can I call you Lammy? I'm so sorry.
No, you can't. That's fine.
Thank you. Thank you. My gosh, she's so sweet. so cute. And Lamb Chop, I mean, you have been the number one in Hollywood for quite some time.
I'm the number one in Hollywood forever.
And I heard you have a new show coming out.
Yes, I think so. It is called Love Sucks.
I can't
And
wait.
I'm not the star, which is fine with me. It makes me really happy because I don't think I could get this one to work that hard.
No, you couldn't. So having her own show was my mom's dream, and it was
Yeah.
a dream I helped her fulfill as her head writer and producer. It is not my dream.
Yeah.
My dream is, it's interesting. We just signed a contract on a boat today, and the reason I got a boat and not horses was because one of my girlfriends here, I was out riding with her on her horses,
Right.
and I said to her, I don't know, should I get a couple of horses for me and Brian? I don't know, but then we can't get the boat. And she goes, I tell you what, she goes, I have 5 horses. Why don't you get the boat? I have the horses, and then we'll both have a boat and horses.
That's perfect. That's girl
And I
math.
said,
That's girl math, and I
done.
love it.
Done.
Done.
But the level of friendships that we are able to develop here is so, they're all my people.
Yeah.
Like Mallory never really had a lot of friends in Los Angeles because she thinks Birkin purses are stupid.
Well, they
Yes,
are stupid,
I do.
and I
They're
will
stupid.
never be able to afford one. So it's fine.
Yeah. But the people here are all the people who were, it's like the island of misfit successful toys.
I
Not
love that.
just misfit toys, but everyone here is really interesting. And the Portuguese are so nice. And the Brazilians are so much fun. And
You're just shining. Like you're glowing.
I'm-
Like you look
yeah,
so
I'm
happy.
really, really happy.
And I like it here too.
So Lamb Chop spoken at two anti-Trump rallies here, and then RTP, Radio Television Portugal, did like a 3.5-5 minute piece on us, which was pretty
amazing.
exciting. And this all happened in the first 2 months and I did a charity event here that I organized to raise money for Osakulo, which
Okay.
is a group that brings underprivileged kids down to the beach. And I don't know, my manager in LA, she was like, okay, you've been there 2 months, you've already gotten on television.
You do
Oh,
so
I-
much. Like when I was looking at your
Yeah.
website, you guys do so many charities, so much good work for people.
We believe in being nice. I don't understand how being nice and being inclusive and not being a judgmental somehow became it somehow became woke values. And I don't understand how woke, which means nice,
Yeah.
became a bad thing. I don't understand it. I am so distressed at the moral fiber of our country.
I know. I understand Lamb Chop, and it just sounds like you guys are thriving in Portugal. And I miss you here in Los Angeles, but
We are.
I'm happy
We
for you.
are. So I've got 3 minutes. So let me talk about, you go away.
Okay.
So
Bye,
I've
Lammy.
got 3 minutes. Let me tell you one thing that I would really like your audience. Oh, can you? Thank you.
Oh, hello.
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 That's our doorbell. We have a new doorbell.
Oh,
So
it sounded
very-
like a phone. I love that.
Yeah. No. Mom's documentary is out.
Yes, yes.
It is touring the U.S. right now. If you go to Kino, KINOLORBER.com,
Okay.
there's probably a button. That's our distributor. You could also probably Google the documentary, which is not terribly creatively called Shari and Lamb Chop.
Crazy. So
I
crazy.
don't know what else we would have
Would have
called it,
never
though.
guessed.
Lamb Chop thinks it should be Lamb Chop and Sherry.
It should be. I mean, I get
It
it.
should. But it will also be available on the streamers. And I think the nice thing about it is you will learn things you didn't know about your childhood friend Sherry. Nothing you're going to learn is going to be like, oh, that kills me.
Yeah.
You know, how I thought she was nice. She was nice. I thought she was smart. She was smart. But there's stuff you don't know about her.
Yeah.
She was a Playboy bunny.
Shut up. Was she really?
Not the naked kind, but she there is a lot of stuff that you don't know about mom because she was actually a whole person. She
Right.
wasn't just a little lady who wore overalls
Right.
and like played with puppets in front of a barn. Um, so
Yeah.
I think that wait, let me see if you want to meet my husband?
Yes.
Come
We
here,
want to meet husband.
Husband just waved his
Okay.
hand.
We got a drive-by of husband. I'll take it.
Yep. Yep, you had a drive-by hand of the husband.
I love it.
So I think that people are really going to enjoy it. They will not be. It is 90 minutes. It is a well-told documentary. I didn't direct it, so I'm not bragging on me. But I think everyone's going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
They'll learn something. They'll go away feeling good. They'll go away feeling like their adult self
Yeah.
got to meet their childhood hero.
I love that. And that's really, during this interview, I wanted to learn more about you as an adult, not, the childhood. We know that story. We've all, for me, like I've watched it as a child, but I want to know about you and as being an adult. And I actually was going to say, like, on my wish list is for you to like launch a show for adults. So I'm
that's
and happy. So happy.
I am so glad. Okay, and also if you guys, I am 6,000 followers away from 300,000 on TikTok.
Oh my gosh.
So
we got to get you there.
My TikTok handle is at your fave, F-A-V, lamb chop, or just Google me. It comes up.
Okay.
And then my Instagram is Mallory Lewis and lamb chop, because weirdly that was taken when I signed up for TikTok. I don't know.
That's interesting. That's very
wait,
interesting. And we'll link all
but-
of that in the description so everybody can find you.
That would be awesome.
I will.
And I don't do kids content.
I love that.
I do, some of it's political, some of it's just lamb chop being lamb chop, words of wisdom from lamb chop. Some of it's travel commentary on being in Portugal, but it's always short,
Yeah.
and I promise you'll like it. So
You need to do some, okay, what I want to see from you, if I can just put a wish
Yeah,
list out very
okay.
quickly, is I want to see you shopping in Portugal. I want to see the styles. Like, I need to know what's happening there.
they're so good.
I need
Well,
to
I
see
do
it.
fit checks. If you go to my TikTok,
Okay.
you'll see there's a couple of fit checks, and the styles in Portugal are so elevated. I love them. I love them. I can't wait. Like my husband was right. I shouldn't have brought 900 pounds of clothes because I've given away probably 200 pounds of clothes.
It's okay.
know.
It's a good purge. It's a good purge. This is a new era of your life. You need a new
But
wardrobe.
I had already done such a deep purge. All of my cousins got I only brought maybe 20% of what I owned.
Really? Well, if you need another cousin, you know a girl.
How tall are you?
5'4".
Oh, so you're a little tiny bit taller than me. And what's your pant size?
Like a 4.
Okay, come to Portugal,
Okay.
and you will go home with two of the coolest pair of pants that are free people. That they're embroidered, they're embellished, I love them, but I will kill myself walking on the cobblestones here.
I don't
and
want you to
choose
do
not
that.
do that.
We need you
No.
around. We need you here.
Yeah.
We need you to make
But
love
you would fit
socks.
into all of my clothes. So honestly, I would say come to Portugal. You'll go home with certainly a higher value of clothes than your plane ticket.
I can believe it. And I will come. Don't you worry.
Okay.
We're making
You
plans.
are adorable. I will play with you anytime.
Thank you so much for doing this.
So it is a pleasure to meet you. Follow me at Mallory Lewis and Lamb Chop.
She thinks it should have been Lamb Chop and Mallory Lewis, but if you Google us either way, you'll find us. Danny, you are the best. This was so much fun.
Boa noite.
That's Portuguese for good night.